couple of days. Fertilizer stocks buzzing ahead of the budget on expectations of the government's focus on agriculture, but more importantly, there is expectations that there will be, further announcements as far as the DBT scheme is concerned, etc. Suresh Warrior, the Director of Finance at RCF, joins us on the phone line to talk about that. Mr. Warrior, good morning and thank you so much for joining us. You tell us, what is the reason for the companies being so hopeful this time around from the budget?
Good morning. One of the positives that is happening now is that the gas prices, now with the pooling coming into force, the gas prices are down for these fertilizer companies. So this will lead to a lower subsidy levels for the government, and the companies can expect the payment of subsidy for a longer period of time. Actually, in the previous years, we used to find that the subsidy budget used to get exhausted somewhere in August, September, but this time around, I think it may go up to January also.
Okay, so you're expecting a faster flow of money from the government,
yeah,
and therefore lower working capital issues?
Yeah, another thing is that the international prices of the P&K fertilizers are also down, and they are, I think, one of the lowest for quite some time now.
Okay.
So can you tell us, I'll come back to the subsidy in a bit, but on these international prices, how much have these input cost prices fallen, say, compared to the last 2-3 months? And how will that really help you in terms of your own earnings?
See, what has happened is basically the subsidy levels are fixed based on the import prices. Like DAP price is the basis for fixing of the subsidy of the P2FY. Similarly, the urea prices are the basis for the subsidy levels for N, that is the nitrogen, and the potash prices are for the potash. So all these prices are down. The potash prices, which were last year at 332, are around 227 now. The DAP prices, which were last year about 450, 460, are around 310 now. The urea prices are around 200 now. So all these things basically have led to a lower cost of production, and in fact, we have passed on the benefit to the farmers also, but still companies are making good amount of money now.
Therefore, I mean, how does the lower price impact you? Your requirement of subsidy falls?
Subsidy falls, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So therefore, what should we expect by way of margin improvement in the second half, sir?
In the second half?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of the current year.
Yeah, second half, basically what has happened is the sales have picked up. The sales have picked up. The demonetization effect is not so significant as far as the fertilizer sector is concerned. And we expect that the sales will continue in the same way about February, after which the material will be in the next year.
Okay.
So we are not expecting any reduction in the sale quantity as compared to the previous year.
That's good to hear, sir.
Can you tell us, just a two-part question. You said that the payment of subsidy will be for a longer time, right, from the government? Can you give us any kind of amount on what subsidy you can expect, say, over the next, say, 3 to 6 months?
The amount for the company?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, what has happened is we have got payments till about August.
Okay.
So we are expecting that September, October, November, December, and probably January is what we can get. And our monthly subsidy payments are around 325 crores.
Also,
that's about 1,200 crore that you can get.
Yeah.
Okay.
So also I wanted to just ask you, we were speaking with a couple of other fertilizer companies before, and they indicated that the DBT scheme is likely to be finalized in the budget. But this is a fairly old scheme, right? So what additional can we expect from the budget this time?
No, DBT basically, this is not really in the sense DBT. Here the subsidy is not getting passed on to the farmer. Here in this initial stage, the subsidy is still coming to the company only. It's not going to the farmer. What is being done is today is that the data regarding the farmer, who is buying the material, what is the quantity that he is buying, all those things are getting recorded. And then that is, taken by the government for analysis purposes. But right now, the DBT, the payment is not going to the farmer. This is going to come in the next stage.
When is that stage, Mr. Warrior? Should we expect it in FY18, probably a policy announcement in the budget, therefore?
probably we can expect, but it will take about a year's time to finalize this.
You mean the data is, only that much of the data is available at the moment?
Yeah. See, this has gone live on the 1st of January. In fact, for us, RCF, it has gone live on 9th January.
On a pilot basis, is it?
On a pilot basis,
Okay.
in 16 districts.
Okay. And do you think the scale up for the entire country could take a year?
It will take a year, yes, absolutely.
Okay. And in that case, you all are expecting a substantial saving of probably ghost consumption and diversion, that kind of advantages?
More than ghost consumption, it will be to the targeted farmer who is entitled to receive the subsidy, not to the rich farmer.
Okay. So how seminal will be the improvement if in a year this pilot is scaled up?
I can't tell you the amount, but it will be quite substantial. Maybe about 40 to 50% of the savings can be expected.
Okay.
On the working capital, is it for your
No,
company?
the total subsidy budget of the country can come down by about 40% if it is going to the targeted farmer.
No, for your own company, what about working capital? How much of a relief would it provide?
No, it will add to the working capital for the companies, because now the payment is going to come on the basis of sale to the farmer. Okay, so there will be a delay. The sale takes place only in 6 months during the year. In the other part of the year, what is done is basically the material is placed at different fields. So there will be a delay, but the Fertilizer Association of India has taken up with government to enhance the working capital margin in the subsidy calculation.
Okay. Well, in any case, it's a positive development for the entire country and for the fiscal burden as well. That would be positive. Mr. Warrior, it's a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you.